Bro, medical doctors. It's on Amazon Prime, bro. To watch it, bro. I'm telling you.
I'll check it out.
Medically, like, he was okay, bro. Everything fine. Nothing was wrong with him. He went back.
Oh,
yeah,
he went back on
yeah,
the job.
Yeah, and he went back on the job.
No,
and I'm like,
he's like, I gotta make money. Somehow pay them doctor bills.
After, so yeah, he was like, man,
yeah, these medical bills
Medicare don't cover that. So,
you what,
bro? And I'm just like, but that's true, bro. I can't make that up, bro. I can't make that up, bro.
That's crazy.
That's real life. That's real life.
What CC says?
CC says, y'all need to interview a priest. I know just that guy. He's funny as hell. Absolutely. Send us his contact if he wants to do a video.
What did Snot say before that?
Snot says Ghibli does a good job with dubs. They animate in a way. Oh, yeah,
What's
there
that?
you go. The
The
Hayao
Ghibli
Miyazaki.
collection.
Ghibli. What's Ghibli?
Studio
Ghibli, bro.
Castle in the Sky. Princess Mononoke. Ponyo.
Oh, bro, Ponyo.
Bro.
I know Ponyo. I mean, like I said, bro, I'm basic. Didn't just a new one come out? The Boy and the Heron?
The Boy and the Heron, yep. If you flip the pages, and then in
Wow,
between
that's
each of them,
beautiful.
you want to check it out?
Yeah,
And
we
each DVD, in between each book is a Blu-ray.
it's a Blu-ray.
Oh yeah,
And
I
then
got it all, Snot.
Yeah.
I'm a
and then
nerd.
like the film cells and stuff.
Yeah, you're locked in for real.
I'm locked in.
Locked
If I haven't seen it, I'll watch it, and then if it's good, I'll buy it.
Bro, art is like what? That's the soul.
Yep, I got all the
That is the
Studio Ghibli
soul.
films on Blu-ray, bro.
Wow, that is.
Snot says, "Oh, I think I heard that one. It was the cold waters that slowed his system down. That he didn't have lasting
I
damage."
did hear about that one. Spirited
Actually,
Away,
right.
That's good. I love Ponyo. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. That's so dope, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That is so dope. That is so cool.
Yes, sir.
You get when you lock in, bro. When you tapped in.
Yes, sir.
Just looked it up. Okay. Snot says when people are recovered from hypothermic conditions, they can't be declared dead until they are warmed up to regular temperature.
Gotcha. Okay.
Jimmy says, I just looked it up. No one has been dead longer than 17 hours and came back to life.
I have no clue. Just watch the movie.
What?
bro.
I said Frankenstein's monster, bro. There's so
What's
many
Frankenstein's
iterations.
monster?
You don't know who Frankenstein's monster is?
Who's that? Oh, Frankenstein.
Like
No, Frankenstein's the doctor.
The doctor, yeah, but
Frankenstein's monster.
really?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah,
I never knew that.
I get what
Yeah,
you're
everyone
saying.
thinks
I
Frankenstein.
never knew that.
Yeah.
Let's look that up. Let's verify.
Fact check.
Fact check.
I'm gonna look up the movie.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
I'm gonna look up the movie.
Yeah, 17 hours.
The longest confirmed case of a person being clinically dead and then revived is often cited as Velma Thomas, who was declared dead for 17 hours in 2008 before brain activity was detected, demonstrating a phenomenon known as the Lazarus syndrome. Another case involved David Crosley, a Texas man who was declared dead for 36 hours after a severe stroke in late 2024 before miraculously showing signs of life.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
So 36 hours was the maximum,
And then 17 was the
and then 17
The movie's called
was
Last
clinically declared dead. 17, but
That's crazy.
Last breath.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Last Breath?
Yeah, the movie's called Last Breath.
oh, that's
Watch
crazy.
it.
You guys No. Probably.
Crazy words.
'Cause, like I said, you guys had a guy on here telling about getting shot. I mean, look at 50 Cent 9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
9
And he says it in a song. He
Pull
did
up,
the
pull
same
up.
thing to the other guy.
He did this. Yep.
Yeah.
And asked the other guy how he's doing.
Yup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The good dead and buried, bro.
Yo, he stayed down. What?
Oh, man, that's funny. That's
I'm
funny.
dead. I'm dead. No, it's good, Snot. I love challenging. Absolutely.
Oh, what he
I
said?
love the challenges. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
it makes me prove my reality.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not. We're not saying we don't believe it. It's just like
Right.
we learned something new.
Mhm.
Yeah. So.
It just makes me
That's how I
prove
look
my
at it.
It's
frame
always
of
good to be
reference.
open-minded.
Oh yeah, of course,
Be
of course.
open-minded.
Sir, you got any questions for Andres?
Oh, Mr. Andres.
Talk to me.
So, like, towards your goals, like, what is ultimately, like, what are you aspiring? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Ideally.
Honestly, bro.
Working for the company.
For the man. Working for the man forever.
Wage cucking.
Nah, bro. I mean, I'm going through a transition in my life. So, honestly,
good
right
shit,
now,
bro.
it's kind of like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. But I just know I love to be, like, a light to people. Like,
I feel that.
I mean, even at work, bro, like, the people I notice, the people I see all the time, like they're miserable. Like they're
Right.
miserable,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Right.
they hate their life, and the only interaction they have is at work.
At work.
Yeah.
So when you see this one guy that's like at least a little bit upbeat every single day, no matter what's going on, like that, yeah, like that's why I tell you, like, you know, people admire that. People need that more than you think, even if it's a regular job. Like, but I don't know. Honestly, in 5 years, I wanted a family. You know,
Okay.
that's like my thing. Like,
Sensational.
I just want to have a family. Like, there's nothing much. I set out on a goal was to buy a house before 24.
Yes, sir.
I did it.
We love it.
I was to get promoted in my job that I'm at. I got promoted,
Yes, sir.
and you know I could keep doing that, but those are like side goals. You know,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know, get promoted. Okay, do that. Like, but the main goal, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just to spread love, spread light. You know, try to follow my path with God and try to spread that with other people, bro.
got
Because
you,
people need that.
Yes, sir.
People need that. You know,
Yes,
there's
sir.
no drug, there's no you know drink, there's like no woman that can really give you the things that you were that us as men honestly are looking for, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right.
You know, and it's like you guys were talking about the other day with like, you know, the birth rate crisis. You know, like nothing's more powerful than a marriage. You
Right.
know, like, you know, you don't want to have single parents and stuff like that. And if you don't put something else at the top, if it's just you guys fighting together and you don't come together as one,
Yeah.
things are going to fail, bro. Things are
Foundation.
inevitably down to fail. So, but no, bro, I don't know. I'm just living right now, you know.
I like
just
it.
Trying to pay bills, though, for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bills.
Them
for
shit
sure.
still
Bills.
showing up, bro.
Bills,
What?
bro.
Every month.
Bills,
that's-
bro.
Well-
That doesn't stop.
Well, like
You know?
like my brother's quote always says, "Before you lie to me, you lie to yourself." And then
Yeah.
I came up with a quote saying, "At the end of the day, I always go to sleep happy."
Mm-hmm.
So that's how come you always see me upbeat. You'll never see me angry because I understand there's something better.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the end all be all. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I put my passion into not just this, but other things, investments, all
Yeah.
that stuff like that. Because I can see the future. I can see the vision. And if we can get as many people there with us as we can,
Amen.
let's
And
go.
that's
You get
what
what I'm
that's.
saying?
But imagine if everybody had that mindset, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't have the things that were going on in our life or even in our community.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
so it's like that's why it's very important for us to be the same way that we are and
Mhm.
spread that light and spread that positivity and get everybody with you when you get to the top, bro.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure. For sure.
You can't do life alone, bro. You
Mhm.
can't do life alone.
That's real.
You know, so
That's real. But I always tell people, don't look for other people to find peace. Peace comes. from
yeah,
within.
Yeah.
amen.
Yep.
Yep.
Peace
Amen, bro.
No one can give you peace. They can only add to it.
And don't get into
Right.
whether it be friendships or relationships hoping that that person will give you peace,
Right.
because you have to find it for
Peace.
yourself.
Yeah.
first.
You come
Yeah.
with peace, right?
Right.
And
sure.
and your friends or your partner add to the peace.
Exactly.
They add or they take
Mhm.
away.
Exactly.
But peace starts here.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? It starts with
You gotta be one
Be-
with yourself.
whole with yourself, honest with yourself. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, this is where I am in life. These are the cold, hard truths. If you could simplify your life into the worst criticism someone can give you, you're starting something.
Right.
Mhm.
You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Amen. No, I believe
You
that,
see what
bro.
I'm saying?
I believe
so
that.
now you can be
wholeheartedly.
like, all right, these are the worst criticisms someone can say to me.
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
That's why not Tuesday's episode, but the episode before that, I believe we were talking about how there's no like when people come at you to try to upset you, get you angry, or all that stuff like that. It's like there's no reason for you because they don't know who you are.
Right.
Because my brother always says you know who you are before for however many years you've been alive than anybody else does. More than your mom knows
it's
you.
the ego.
Right.
Because
Amen.
it's you.
Yeah, for
so,
real.
So it's like if somebody makes fun of you or makes fun of your mom or makes fun of anything like that, why would you get upset at that person? They don't know you.
Because
Right.
your ego steps in.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the biggest battle you have is with your ego.
Ego.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like everything stems, every decision you make
Mhm.
stems from your ego. What you think about yourself, what you think someone thinks about yourself,
Mhm.
what other people actually think about you.
Right.
And that's the problem.
And that's the
People
problem.
care what other people think
Right.
too
Yeah.
much.
You know what I'm saying?
And so they try to please someone that doesn't give a shit about you, but it's an image thing.
Amen. Yeah.
So
right.
So pride, bro. Pride's
Right.
a killer, bro.
Oh,
you gotta
that's
knock down
why-
that pride.
Oh, yeah,
knock
for
down
sure.
that pride, bro.
Right.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And
Too
then
many
that's
prideful
why,
men out here, bro.
That's why at the end of the day, you gotta be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if at the base of it you lie to yourself, you say I'm something you're not. You have to live.
You gotta remember that lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta live that
You
lie.
gotta
Yeah.
live that lie.
You gotta remember who you told that lie to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It gets exhausting,
It gets
bro.
That's hard to keep
That's
up
why I
that
say
lie.
at the end of the day, I go to sleep happy because I don't lie to myself.
There you go. Right. I
Clip
could
it,
go out
clip
and be
it.
like,
Sensational.
I'm this, And then you go and do research, and that's what I am.
Yeah.
You ask someone, that's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to this person I'm this, to this person I'm that. To this person, the consensus is this is who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. I don't need this person to
That's why we
validate
say-
who I am.
That's why we say going into any relationship, whether it's a friendship or a personal relationship, don't go in with the lie. Because if you ask me for advice, I'm giving you advice for the lie,
Right.
not the real person you are.
Not the
And then
true-
when you bring out the true person, I'm be like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
I don't know who that is. Where's the person that you showed me that you were at the beginning?
Right.
So that's why I say if you ever start a relationship, lay everything on the table.
You know, let me know what you want.
Let me know what you want so I don't waste my time.
Right.
Because time is the biggest thing that you don't get back. You get what I'm saying?
It's
Time, bro.
expensive,
Woo!
It's
Time is more priceless.
Bro,
than
we ain't
anything,
immortal,
bro.
bro.
It's
we
expensive,
ain't fucking immortal, bro.
man, it's expensive.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying, bro.
Yeah, so it's like I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of people because they're like, oh yeah, we gotta test the waters, we gotta do this, we gotta take no. Let's talk about everything. Right, if you're going on a date, right then and there,
What do you want?
what's
Right.
your
What
ambitions?
do you want?
What's your goal?
Yep.
Where do you want
What
to head?
is real, what
Do you
is-
want kids?
yeah.
Do you not want kids? If
Yeah.
that's something that you want, that's something that person doesn't want. All right, let me not waste my time. Let me move on to the next.
Yeah.
Don't say we already had this conversation. Don't marry a Muslim thinking because you're a Christian they're gonna convert.
Yeah.
Because you're wasting your time.
Exactly.
They never do.
Exactly.